Are you trying to get something done now, or is just everything on hold and you're just going to play the tender and see how the year is going to play itself out?
You know, things are ongoing, but one of the things that me personally, me believing in myself is I'm not afraid to play under the tender, and I know what lies after this season. So I believe that if we can't get something done, I know that the Browns definitely want me to be here. I feel like they want me to be here. I hope they do. And I want to be here. I love to see that Cleveland. I love talking to you guys as much as possible. So, you know, I would love to be here. But at the end of the day, I understand that, you know, I see the game of football. I've seen guys like T.J. Ward, who was one of my closest friends. You know, I've seen guys that bust a screen. And the reality of this business, no matter who you are, it could come a day where, hey, I'm not suiting up in a Browns uniform, but that's neither here or there right now. I'm back now. I've signed this tender, and I know that I'll be a Cleveland Brown at least for this next year.
Tashaun, the coach seemed a little frustrated that you showed up with a hamstring injury. Where did that happen? How did it happen?
Training, making sure that I was coming back in tip-top shape. Wanted to be in the most physical peak of my career, making sure that I was ready to come back and perform. And you know, things happen when you're grinding, and it's something that's more so a precaution than anything. If we had to play today, if this was a Sunday, I'd definitely be out there playing with my guys. So it's more so one of the things that the trainer said, hey, it's more so a precaution than anything, so it's nothing serious. The knee is good. The knee is 100%. Feel like it did before the injury. And, you know, the hamstring is just, you know, something a little tight, something that you don't want to further be problematic, and then, hey, you having to rehab it, and then it's something that's lingering on into training camp. We rather fix the problem now, get rid of it, and then be ready to train and get ready for training camp before we go.
Do you know if you ever came close to getting that long-term deal
done? You know, I don't really want to speak on specifics of that. The deal didn't get done, is what I can say. As much as I would have liked it to get done, it didn't get done. And I felt like that it was close to getting done. But the fact of the matter is, you know, things in contracts that I had no idea about, you know, surface. And, you know, it's things that going through the situation opened my eyes up to a lot of new things. And, you know, you say, hey, it didn't get done. And hopefully they feel the same way about me as I feel about them, you know, have the same respect for me and moving forward. But like I said, if things can't get done, I'm fully prepared to pay under this tent and do what I got to do this year.
You worked so hard from getting here as an undrafted free agent. It was all about football. Have your eyes been open to kind of the business world, even though you saw players come and go?
For sure. I can say that's one of the biggest things that's something that I noticed, and I pride myself on being a humble guy. Just being in a situation is a humbling experience, but you know, I took the hard road, you know, and I'm not asking for a pat on the back, but I felt like once I got to a point, you know, I felt like, hey, I deserve what I feel in my heart, what I deserve, and if it can't be reached, and if we can't come to, you know, both sides, this is a two-way street, you know. I'm not asking them to come play basketball on my court. I understand that we got to come to a mutual agreement, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, when I feel like I deserve something, if not, it's no bitter feelings. I'm going to be the same guy that I was last year. I'm not going to have a bitter attitude or anything. I'm going to come through and be the same guy that they can depend on and just go from there at the end of the day.
Was it a little bit of a diss to you that they gave you the second round tender instead of the first? Were you mad about that? And
me being the player that I am, you would like to say, hey, man, I would say the most frustrating part about it was, hey, it was a possibility that I could have went somewhere else. And I felt like as a player, you know, everybody know the first round tender is kind of like the don't touch zone. And, you know, for the most part, the second round is. But I wouldn't even quite call it a diss. It was more so frustration like, hey, you know, they hit me with a second round tender. And it was that part about it that kind of pushed me back and said, hey, you know, this is a business. You know, when I talked to them and they explained what the second round tender was about, that really opened my eyes and said, hey, I understand that this is a business, and I just got to conduct myself like a business. You know, I can't be that wide-eyed, undrafted rookie no more, so I got to conduct it and understand that that's how it works. So was it a diss? No, because, you know, everything in this league is about business.